Hi guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a Halloween tutorial, and this is probably my favorite one so far. I'm going to be showing you how to get a Cleopatra look, but this will also work if you're going to be just an Egyptian for Halloween. It's just really a great gold and teal look with dramatic liner, very Egyptian and Cleopatra looking. So I hope you guys continue to watch, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, so I already put some of the stuff on my face, so I'm just going to go over what I did real quick, and then I'll show you step by step the eye. So for my face, I started with a foundation that is actually my summer foundation, which is a shade darker than my normal skin tone, because Cleopatra does kind of have a tanned skin tone. So I applied this all over my face and my neck, just to make sure that the colors blended in and they weren't two different colors. Next, I took my Coralista blush by Benefit, which is just a really pretty coral blush, and I applied this to the apples of my cheek. Then I took my Physicians Formula bronzer, and this is the Bronze Gems bronzer, and I just took the matte side and I contoured right under my cheekbone. And you can go a little heavier on the bronzer because she has really defined cheekbones. And then I also used a highlight, and I just used Benefit's High Beam, and this is just a sample size, but I put a dot right above the apples of my cheeks, and then I just blended it out. Then for lips, since we're doing such a dramatic eye, I went for a nude lip. Plus, it looks like most of the Cleopatra looks I've seen in the past usually do a nude lip or a neutral pink. So I just took my Revlon lipstick in Soft Nude, and this is my favorite nude lipstick. And I just applied that, and this is good enough where you could just leave this and be done, but I wanted to add a little bit of gloss, so I added my Victoria's Secret Glow Lip Gloss, and it's just a really nice nude that has a little bit of shimmer to it, so I just applied a little bit to my lips. Now for eyes. So the primer I used was my NYX eyeshadow base, and I chose the white one because since we are using bright colors like gold and blue, I want to make sure that they really stand out. Reason to why I used the white. It just makes the pigments stand out way more. So I definitely recommend white eyeshadow primer if you're doing a bright eye look for Halloween. But I already applied that to my eye already. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Scotch tape, and what you want to do is you want to go from the very corner of your eye and slightly angle that up. Now it does not have to go to the end of your eyebrow, just there's about maybe half an inch or less in between. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my Coastal Scents palette, but you can use any gold or teal colors you want. And this is the 88 Shimmer palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the third gold from the bottom on the left hand side, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. Right to the edge of the tape as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brow brush, and I am going to take the second row, fourth color down on the left hand side, which is a deeper gold, and I'm going to apply that all over my brow bone, from the crease up to the eyebrow. You just want to make sure you go to the edge of the tape with this color as well. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I use this brush for highlight colors. So once again, first row, I'm going to take the third color down, which is a kind of creamy gold color, but it's lighter than the other two shades that we already applied. And I'm going to place that right under my brow. Okay, next thing I want to do is I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush, and the teal that I'm using is fifth row in and the fourth color down. And I'm just going to apply this into my crease. You want to make sure, once again, you go to the edge of the tape. Okay, now I'm going to take a blending brush, take that same teal, and I'm just going to apply this to my outer corner. Once again, make sure you go right up against the tape. Okay. Now what you want to do is peel this tape off. Okay, so you should have a really nice harsh line. You want to keep that because the lines of her makeup are very harsh. Like her eyeliner is very harsh looking, as well as her eyeshadow. Plus, once we add the eyeliner and false lashes, you won't even be able to notice the harsh line as much because the shadow that we used is pretty light. So, and if you want even a more dramatic look, you can take darker golds and teals to make it way more darker and dramatic. But I went with kind of lighter shades since the eyeliner is so dramatic within itself. So, now that the eyeshadow part is done, I'm going to take a NYX Cream Glitter Palette, and this one is in Bronze Goddess. And I'm going to take the middle gold, and I'm going to apply a little bit on my finger, and we're just going to go over the whole entire lid and pat some on. Now, little specks of this will like fall down onto your cheeks and stuff. If you don't mind that, that's fine then. But I believe Too Faced has glitter glue eye primer type stuff. So if you want to go and pick that up so the glitter just stays on your eye and doesn't fall down, But to me, having a few little specks of gold glitter isn't going to hurt you. And it looks fine. But after that, I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in black. And I'm just going to take the little brush it comes with to apply it. And this is my favorite gel liner as well. It works really well. And I'm just going to do a line right on my upper lash line. Okay. And then after you've done that, you're done with your gel liner. And I'm actually going to be using all forms of eyeliner. I'm going to be using gel, pencil, and liquid. So, but if you don't have all these, you can just do one type of eyeliner. But now that I've applied the eyeliner to my top, I'm going to apply false lashes. And I just took a full set of dramatic lashes and I cut them in half, and I'm only using the end parts. I'm going to place them right on the edge just to give a little bit more of a dramatic look. You also could use just normal looking false eyelashes if you want to do a whole strip. But even when applying a whole strip, I always recommend cutting them in half and applying them separately. But I'm going to take my lash glue. And one important thing to remember is when you apply false lashes, don't go exactly from the tube onto your eyelashes, because you're going to risk putting way too much glue on your eyelash. So either take a toothpick or a Q-tip, apply some of the glue to that, take your false lash and just dab it along the edge of it, and it will apply just the right amount that you need. Then you'll want to wait for a second for it to dry, and then you can apply it. So I will come back after I apply this. Okay, so now I've applied my false lashes. I'm going to take my liquid liner, and this is the NYX black one, and I'm going to go over it so the eyeliner I already applied and my false lashes all blend together. And this will also cover any glue mistakes you might have made. Okay, so now that you've done that, you can take whatever mascara you like to use. I'm going to use my Essence Ultra Resistant and Easy to Remove Volume Mascara. It's the blue tube. And it has a very small wand. I'm just going to apply this a lot to my inner lashes since I just put the dramatic lashes on the ends. I want to make sure that you can see my inner lashes, and then I will blend my other lashes into the false. Okay. And you also can put mascara on your bottom lash line if you would like to as well. I didn't, but you can, that's fine. Alright, now I'm going to go back with my liquid eyeliner, and I am going to create these top two wings. Okay. So as you can see, I messed up, but that can happen. You just want to make sure that this wing is equal to this one. Otherwise, if it's not, it's gonna look weird. So if you make a mistake like I did, you can just take a Q-tip and wipe it off. So there you go. Very easy if you make a mistake. That's why I always recommend using liquid liner, because if you use gel or pencil, it's going to be way more harder to get off because it's going to smudge. You're going to have black residue still left behind. So I definitely recommend when you're doing the lines to do a liquid liner. Plus, it's more precise. Okay, and then I'm going to do my outer. And for this one, you know how your eyeshadow left a harsh line? Follow that line. And you just want to go to the very edge of where the blue stops, which should be like the halfway point. And you can make these lines as thick or thin as you want. I kind of like them to make a kind of in between, not super thick or super thin. Now what you're going to do is take whatever liner you're using and you're going to line your bottom lash line. I'm going to be using my NYX eye pencil in black. Okay, so now that you've applied your bottom liner, what you want to do is you're going to want to make the lower wings. So you're just going to take your liquid liner again. Okay, so that is the finished eye look. Very colorful, dramatic, definitely Cleopatra Egyptian type makeup. So whether you're going as Cleopatra or an Egyptian, this makeup tutorial will work for you. But since you'll probably be wearing a black wig, if you don't already have black hair and black eyebrows, you will have to purchase a black wig, but you want to make sure that your eyebrows match the black wig. So obviously my hair's a lighter brown, so I just took my NYX eye pencil in black, and I made sure to sharpen it first, and I just drew in black eyebrows, took some black eyeshadow that's a matte black eyeshadow to set it, and then did brow gel over top of it, and I just used clear brow gel. So that's all you have to do to get black eyebrows, and that's something that you will definitely have to do if you're going to be wearing a black wig. Plus, she always had dark dramatic brows anyway. It kind of looked like they painted on their eyebrows, so if it gives like a painted effect, that's perfectly fine, because that's how their eyebrows looked. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you definitely try this out if you're going to be an Egyptian or Cleopatra for Halloween.